Hello everyone, this is Fine from Awesome Tech Gaming Pro. I hope you all are well. NVIDIA's unlaunched GeForce RTX 4080 12GB graphics card benchmarks leak out, and it's slower than 3090 Ti in 3Dmark benchmark. Benchmarks of the now cancelled NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 12GB graphics card have made their way to Chief Health forums, giving us a look at what could have been the performance of the 8104 GPU. The NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 12GB graphics card was supposed to launch next month at a price starting at $900. However, given the vast disparity in performance between the 16GB and 12GB models, NVIDIA decided to cancel the 12GB variant while keeping the 16GB variant on track for a 16th November launch. Given how close this cancellation occurred to the launch, AIBs definitely received a batch of the ATA 8104 GPUs to prepare their custom models, and the source tells that these cards were definitely ready to ship out to the retailers and distributors. Now, despite the cancellation, gaming and synthetic benchmarks from these samples are starting to leak out. There are no details such as the model number for this specific GeForce RTX 4080 12GB graphics card, but it does feature a max GPU clock as high as 2820 MHz and consumes 262 watt of power. The GPU was able to deliver a peak FP32 compute power of 42 teraflops in the 8064 GPU test. I cannot say for sure if these are reference or overclocked specifications, but the card wasn't going to launch in Founder Edition variants anyways. And since I'm talking custom model, it is likely to be a factory overclock. As for other synthetic benchmarks, the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 12GB graphics card scored 5,382 points in 3Dmark Speedway, 10,794 points in 3Dmark Time Spy Extreme, and 13,472 points in 3Dmark Firestrike Ultra, and 66.98 FPS in the DXR feature test. There's also the Cyberpunk in-game benchmark, which was tested at 4K with ray tracing enabled. The GPU scored an average of 67.52 FPS. The NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 will also feature a 12GB variant that is expected to utilize the 8104 400 GPU configuration with 7680 cores or 60 SMs enabled, which is the full fat scoop. The GPU will be packing 48 MB of L2 cache and features a 192-bit bus interface. So that's why I'm getting up to 12 GB of GDDR6X capacities. The memory is said to be running at 21 GB per second speeds for a memory bandwidth of 504 GB per second. The card is said to be clocked at 2610 MHz boost clock. However, the peak frequency will be higher. For power, the TDP is now said to be rated at 285 watt, which is 35 watt decrease versus the RTX 3080 10GB model. The card is expected to offer better performance than the RTX 3080, but given the specifications cut over the 4080 16GB, there will be a big gap between both models. The maximum BIOS TGP is said to be rated at 366 watt. The huge performance gap between the RTX 4080 16GB and RTX 4080 12GB was made evident when NVIDIA published its own gaming benchmarks, showing us both native and DLSS performance numbers. As per the benchmarks, the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 12GB graphics card was around 11% slower than the RTX 3090 Ti in gaming, and you can also see in the synthetic benchmarks that the card is barely on par with the RTX 3090 Ti while costing $900 US. So the RTX 4080 12GB had to be cancelled, and now I can expect a new card to take its place and offer better value to gamers. So that's it from now. If you like this video, please subscribe and press the bell icon for future notifications update. Thanks for watching.
To change your